Everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Samantha, and if you're new, welcome. I'm so glad to have you. Today I'm going to be doing my first update to the We're Moving Again Project Pan. Basically, we're building a house and there is products I don't want to take with me when we move. I have an update for timeline for this project, so I'll talk about that. And I do have some empties, and I will be rolling in some new products as well. First of all, there's been an issue doing our permit for our house, so we're not starting to build until this month, June. So we're now looking at December timeline, and that's if hurricane season, the perks of living in Florida, does not get in the way. Hopefully not. I'm ready to move. But for now, I'm going to set this for December, so I'm going to have it as a rolling project pan and try to get use out of all these products and try to get them out and continue to roll things in as long as there's time. So, I have two declutters. One of them I unfortunately do not have, and that was the Franken blush that I had in my intro. It's gone. I decluttered it. It just got way too crumbly and I just didn't want to work with it anymore. The next is my Sol de Janeiro Bum Bum Cream. It actually changed consistencies and is very watery, and it's kind of like separating now, so this has to go. So bye. Then I have four empties. The first empty I have is my e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. When I put this in this project, it had 29 grams in it, and I completely finished it. Next, I have my e.l.f. Active Hydration Stick. When I put this in this project, it had 48 grams in it, and I finished that up. Next, I have my e.l.f. Active Post-Workout Cool Down Mist that I used as basically a refreshing spray and a setting spray. And when I put this in this project, it had 89 grams in it, and it's gone. And last but not least, my Milk Cream Blush, my Milk Makeup Cream Blush. Let's see, where is it here? When I put this in this project, it had 19 grams in it. Unfortunately, I dug out what I could, and I know there's quite a bit of product still left in there, but the mechanism in it broke, so it wouldn't roll up anymore. So I dug out what I could with what I had and used it, and I'm counting this as an empty. So let's talk about what is still in my project. Let's move this real quick. I have my Sweet and Shimmer Quad. And there's a little bit of progress on this. I feel like I reached for this quite a few times, mostly this shade here. The intro of this project, it was at 26 grams, and now it's at 25. So slow progress, but progress. Next, I have my YSL lipstick. I have used this, and there is measurable progress on my paper, but it's still at 14 grams. So I was a little confused about that, but I know I'm using it, I know I'm wearing it, and you can see that little line of progress. So I'm trying to use this at least 5 times a month. I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish this in the time for this project, but I'm going to try. Next, I have my Peach Lip Scrub. Don't know if you're going to be able to see it because it's just really like a white sugar looking scrub. But when I put this in this project, it had 17 grams, and it's now down to 13 grams, so I'm getting quite a bit of progress with this. I've been using this right before I wear like liquid lipsticks, because even if my lips aren't necessarily dry, the liquid lipstick will cling to any like dry patches I might have on my lips, if that makes sense. So I just go ahead and use this as like a prepping step before that. Next, I have my Bodyology body spray. Unfortunately, I did have this marked my last update, but the markings rubbed off. This was at 53 grams when I put it in this project, and it's now at 30 grams. I do feel like I might be able to finish this month with consistent use, and this is pretty much all I'm using right now. I'm not focusing on any of my other body spray or perfume, so I'm trying to get this out. Next, this was something I actually forgot to mark, and this is the Earth Harbor's Marina Serum Ampoule. When I put it in this project, it had 71 grams, and now it's down to 64. This is supposed to be like a brightening serum. It's nice. I like it. I just think it's a little expensive, so there is that. Next, I have my Muse eyeshadow primer. I will say I've been reaching for my my Urban Decay primer potion over this. And I have used this maybe a handful of times, but it still says I'm at 21 grams. So no weight difference from the intro, but I have been working on it. Next, I have my e.l.f. eyeshadow stick. I have to be very, very careful with this because I was rolling it up and it kind of snapped from the base. So this is something that I'm not going to roll up to show you, but I do have progress here. Again, you can see on the paper, oops, that tiny bit. I've used it maybe twice in May, so definitely got to get on the ball with this. Moving on, I have this single eyeshadow from ColourPop in my collection. My goal was to hit pan on this. It was at 4 grams when I put it in the project. It's now at 2 grams, so I used half of it up, but I'm going to edit the goal for this and keep it in the project and try to finish it up. The last product that I have in this project from the intro is the Paul Mitchell Hairspray. It was at 137 grams at the start of this project, and now it's at 134. I think I used this lip once, so I definitely need to get on the ball and use this up. So that is all the products I have in my project from the intro, but I'm adding 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm adding 4 new products to focus on, so I'm gonna get started. I'm throwing in my e.l.f. Hydrating Face Primer. This is an airless pump, so it does go up. I have it marked here. I don't know if you're able to see that. I have it marked, and there's 59 grams. This is a newer product in my collection, but I'm not crazy about it. It's very silicone-y feeling, almost like the Smashbox primer. It's not my favorite, but we'll use it up. Next I have is another new product in my collection. I actually finished one of these, so this is a repurchase, and this is the Beauty Bakery Flower Better Not Bitter setting powder, and this is in the shade Oat or Translucent. There is 62 grams in this. Like I said, I did finish one of these before. It was either the end of 2020 or the beginning of this year. If it was the beginning of this year, it was very early in January. So I just can't remember. Last year and this year have kind of smushed together for me, but I think I can finish this up. And my goal for this, if I didn't say for the primer, is to also use it up. I also am putting in a sunscreen because I am horrible at applying sunscreen or sunblock on daily basis. So I figured putting it in a project would help me. And this is the CeraVe Hydrating Sunscreen broad spectrum SPF 50, and this is a mineral sunscreen. It is not my favorite because it does leave a massive white cast on my face, and I am up to here, and this has 96 grams in it. I live in Florida, so not putting sunscreen on is kind of bad, so I need to start doing that. I need to get better at it. And then last but not least, is another new product. I got this in my FabFitFun box for summer, which I will be doing a preview or a video of that coming soon. I just want to try something different this time and use some of the products to give my impressions on them from that box, if that makes sense. So this is the Ciate London Watermelon Burst Setting Spray. This is a similar like plastic to this body spray, so I'm not going to mark it, but there's 107 grams in this product, and I think I can use this up as well. This is the only setting spray I have in my collection, so it will definitely get used up. It's just a matter of how quickly. It smells good. It smells more like, to me, like watermelon vodka, but it's okay. I don't know if it does anything really, but it feels like it's nice on my skin, so there's that. So these are all the products that are now in my We're Moving Again project pan. So I'm going to update the timeline. Like I said, we're looking at December, maybe January now. Hopefully that does not change. And we will have an update next month. Hopefully I can get a few of these products out and roll some new things in. And I hope you enjoyed this update. If you want to see a video about our building process of our home, let me know. I know a few people have expressed interest in our process and, you know, basically what it's like to do that. So if you would like to know about that, like, let me know in the comments if that would be something you're interested in. Anyway, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.